And I'm not gonna lie, texting my phone at like 2, 3 in the morning talking about you trying to blow my back out is crazy. Like, where is the self-respect? Where is the morals? Where are my keys at?
I don't make the rules, but if he's driving all the time and you're his little passenger princess, it is your job to...
I don't know whether it's just because I'm ovulating right now, but I'm getting very annoyed at how hot some men are. I also work almost exclusively with men, and it's just like a kid in a candy store. Some men are just so unbelievably hot, and I feel annoyed that I have to like pick one. Like, do I have to pick one for the rest of my life, or can I just have my fun and just, you know, fling around? I'm getting really annoyed at how hot men are. How am I going to survive this?
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. Women reveal they show attractive men a different side to them in modern dating. One thing men don't understand, right, is that women are going to play all of these games regardless. But one of the main things that men fall for is this whole waiting game, this time limit game. It don't work that way. Let's get into it.
Would men still date women if they couldn't have access to their bodies? Like, let's just say I was dating a guy and I was like, yeah, I don't want to have sex for 2 years. Would men still date me? If you told your boyfriend, I don't want to have sex for 6 months, would he still date you?
The answer to this is yes. Men would still date women if they took sex off the table, but it would be unattractive men. It would be men that have no understanding of women. Because when a man truly understands a woman, that doesn't make any sense. You ever notice how when women are heavily sexually attracted to a dude, it could be some guy that's her work husband at the job, or a guy that she just has for this reason, which is sexual, and then a guy that she wants to date as her boyfriend, right? It kind of always just happens. You know that phrase? That's how it goes. I don't know. It just happened. And it's always with the guy that they really desire like that. But when it comes to a guy that they view as like more than just sex, it's kind of like, well, I control when this does happen. Or a guy that they're really not interested in, but he's showing hella interest. He's heavy on the pursuing. They're trying to make it seem like I control when this happens. No, this is why I always say when a man has standards, it really cancels out when women have standards. You understand? The guys that they want, if their standard is for you to beat it, it doesn't matter what your standards are at the end of the day. But when women are talking about taking sex off the table, that's actually disrespect wrapped up in a box with a bow, made to look pretty, and it's called them having standards. This makes no sense. And guys, don't confuse yourself. Let's get the next one.
I just got cracked by the guy I told him never to worry about. He should have been worrying.
Now, I know a bunch of guys are going to listen to this and be like, damn, that's messed up. She's a 304. She's this, she's that. But take a second and step back. Are you attractive? Are you sexually appealing? Are you sexually attractive? Have you ever been the guy that she told another guy not to worry about? And even if you're not that type of guy, like you're like, I don't disrespect people's relationships, you could have been that guy without you even knowing it. That's how women move. Sometimes they'll lie about having a boyfriend. But this clip exposes there's a guy that she's making wait for it, and there's a guy that she's like, we're getting it on right now. And yeah, she's a scumbag. She's talking about it on camera, but the nature is what you should take away from it. This is how they operate, bro. There's always going to be two types of guys. The guy that she wants right now, or the guy that she will make wait. Attractive men, sexually attractive men, they typically tend to be the guys who they don't want to make wait. And then guys get confused. Why doesn't she want me for a relationship? Because she understands that you can go elsewhere. She understands that she can benefit more from this guy long term, but actually getting to what she wants right now, she can benefit from you. So it's not a bad thing. Guys confuse themselves when they don't understand that they're sexually desirable, they're attractive, but they're not guys who are going to be suitable for relationships. Because remember, women want a guy who's going to keep giving so they can take. You're only giving sex. Let's get the next one.
Now this boy at my job think I'm playing like I won't really do that to him. Boy, stop playing with me before I fuck you. Fine ass. Who?
This clip is funny because it's like I always tell you guys, you're going to feel this energy. If you go to work and you work around women, you're going to feel this energy. Married women, single women, it doesn't matter. You're going to feel this energy. She's so sure about him. Like, stop playing with me before I really do that to you. And all she's doing is having a couple interactions with him. It's nothing serious. No talking about her life. No talking about her passions, her hobbies. No, they're just shooting the breeze. She finds him sexually appealing, sexually desirable, sexually attractive. And she's like, yo, I would really get with him. I'm telling you, this stuff is simple. When you understand what's going around, when you understand what's happening around you, right? You understand, okay, there's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here. And there's going to be guys that say, don't shit where you eat. Yeah. But I'm just saying, when you understand what's going on, you are able to say, I'm in this category or I'm in this category. Most men don't know where they stand, so they by default automatically go in this category. Guy who doesn't have it like that, guys who women don't like. Like I said, at your job, you will notice that women even show you a different side to them there. Women treat you different at work than other dudes. They show you a different side to them because they want you to understand that they see you. Other guys they don't see. They're giving them pats on the head. Always remember that. Let's get the next one.
If you're having a bad day, I'm gonna suck it. If I'm having a bad day, I'm still gonna suck it for you. Because I want to put you first, and I do not want you to be sad or be in a bad mood, because your mood will affect my mood. It will be like a little domino effect. And I know that if I at least suck it and make you in a better mood, we will have a good day.
Now, the first clip is hilarious because she's talking about taking sex off the table. Like I said, you know, it's disrespect towards a man that's pursuing them, trying to put in effort, wrapped in a big box, a birthday box with a big red bow looking pretty. And it's, you know, they cover it up saying that it's them respecting themselves. No, it's disrespectful to you. This woman right here in this clip has respect for the guy that she's sexually attracted to. It doesn't matter if I'm mad, you're mad, whatever. I'm still going to do what I got to do because I want to please you. I want to satisfy you. And that's how it goes when women are attracted to you, have just this desire for you. They're heavily sexually attracted to you and they don't want to disappoint you. This is a woman that you need to be involved with, not all those other chicks that you got to run behind. See, her feelings can say one thing, but it doesn't matter. The job still needs to get done. He's mad, I'm mad, you know, we might be bickering. I don't care. I'm still going to do it. See, men who women really feel something for, they make them feel emotions. At the end of the day, none of that matters because they still need to satisfy him. This is why when you go through the layers of things, right? Like an onion, when you peel back the layers, you think she knows that she can go elsewhere and get better treatment. Yeah, but she had to fight to get this guy. Yeah, because this is the guy that she really wants. Those other guys, yeah, they'll treat her better, but this is the one she really wants. So what does she need to do to stick around with him? Don't focus on the negative, like the right and wrong. Well, he does this and he treats her like this. It doesn't matter. That's the guy. So she's going to do whatever it takes to satisfy that guy. So it's disrespect on the other end when a woman's like, I'm not doing that. And I typically don't do this until this happens. And no. You're trying to manufacture things. That's not how things work. When a man and a woman are attracted to each other, it just flows. It's easy like pouring a glass of water. Do not fall for the tricks. Let's get the next one.
And I stand by what I said. I'm trying to screw on the first date. If I like you enough, I want to see what it's hidden for. And don't catch me while I'm ovulating. Don't catch me while I'm ovulating. I don't give a fuck. Let me see that. And you know, people who don't want to hump, that's fine and everything. But like, you're not the one for me. I'm sorry. I'm too overly sexual and young for that. Now, if you feel like you got STDs and some shit like that, well, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna head on. I'm gonna head up out of here. But if you know you take care of yourself, you get annual checkups, and you know you're clean, like, why are you so scared to screw on the... We could go chart for chart. Why are you scared to screw on the first date? Talking about, I don't want the relationship to be solely based off sex. Baby, sex is 80% of the relationship, in my opinion, because you're going to hurt my feelings one way or another. I've never had one man that was 100% amazing or like 100% just a perfect guy. So you better be good in bed. Like, that's the only way. You know why girls stick with men? Because they be hitting that shit. That's why they stick with you.
So this woman is trying to screw on the first date, and I have no problem with it. I see nothing wrong with it. A lot of guys who don't have experience or guys who are always in their feelings about women, they call women like this that are talking like this low value, they're 304s, but then they have a problem when women are giving them the runaround. So it doesn't make any sense. This woman is more real than women trying to pretend that there's something that they just are not. Because see, when a woman is feeling you, she wants to be that way with you. And if you're the guy right now and then another guy comes along, you're not dealing with her, she meets another guy who she wants to be like that with, she's feeling him, and then the cycle continues. When women are trying to run this game on you, I always say, it's so funny, right, how they're trying to do this, but you ever have a situation with a woman where she wanted to hook up with you and you missed the signs late, and then you try to come around seeing if the deal is still on the table? She changed her mind. This is why when women want to be with you intimately like that, if you want the same things, go for it. Because that same opportunity might not be here tomorrow, next month, next year. They change their mind. Another guy will come along. You understand? So this is why I say, if you want to hold off on things, that's fine. But just remember that they'll just move on to something else, which is perfectly okay. And there's this funny ass story that I remember. This chick that I was seeing for a while back in the days when I was just I just didn't have a grasp of things. And I thought I had it like that because chicks still like me, but I still didn't understand everything fully, right? This chick texted me at 3 in the morning to come over. I fell asleep, but I was waiting to hear from her, but I couldn't stay up anymore and I fell asleep, right? I wake up the next day and text her at probably like 11 or 12 in the afternoon, and I'm like, what's up? Can we still hang out? And she's like, oh no, I'm headed out of town. She finally came back into town and I'm trying to make things happen with her, and nothing ever happened. And you know why? Because she changed her mind. If I would have known what I know now, you know, maybe I couldn't have changed anything because I fell asleep, but it was a very interesting thing for me to learn. You know, when women want it, they want it now. Not next month, not next week. You understand? So always remember that. Don't get in your head thinking, oh, she does this with everybody or whatever. No, she wants you. This is a good thing. Guys, you need to stop worrying about them and worry about yourself. You learn yourself through this game. You're not trying to worry about them. What's going to happen is going to happen. What's going to hit you is going to hit you, and what's going to miss you is going to miss you. Always remember that. So this was Women Reveal They Show Attractive Men a Different Side to Them in Modern Dating. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
What is wrong with men? I just went on a first date. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. We had dinner, drinks, got along. Tell me why this man at the end of the date he walks me to my car and he goes, had such a wonderful evening with you. It was so great. Great to get to know you. Can I kiss you? Don't ever ask a girl, can I kiss you? That is an immediate ick. Like, do you guys just not have balls anymore? Literally, he should have just gone and been like, I had a great date with you, we had great chemistry, and then gave me a nice little smooch on the lips, and then we called it a night. There is nothing more unattractive than a man asking if they can kiss you.